it's going to be interesting to see where the scoring comes this afternoon from the Tartans.
Thompson and Manoli will center jump, and Jimmy Holman will control it for Case as the Spartans will start on offense. Case wearing their home whites trimmed in blue and silver with a blue Spartans across their chest. Carnegie Mellon in their road charcoal gray trimmed in red and white. Riley feeds it out, three's in the air, and it's good, and that's, guess who, Christian Manoli.
Manoli and Assad Magani are going to be your big go-to threats outside for the Tartans. There's Manoli getting it going.
Holman with a double-team trap on the sideline. Chung inside to Thompson. David Thompson working strong against Manoli. Soft hook, it's up and it's good. David Thompson with his first two. Quickly down the floor, here comes Carnegie Mellon. Feed inside, a nice feed from Rashawn Riley to Rob Moen, and Moen gets the layup.
Case getting a little lost defensively at the top of the arc and let Moen slip down there.
Good feed to Person off the glass. He was fouled, he missed it. Fouls on Carnegie Mellon, it's on Christian Manoli, that's his first. That's a good look at Julian Person. Person an 85% free throw shooter.
10 points last game for Person against Muskingum. Like we mentioned at the top, 1 of 5 to score in double figures in their final non-conference game of the year.
Person is such an asset to this team defensively from his guard position because of his length. Long arms, long body, 6'7" guard. Second on the team in block shots with 15. He's definitely a weapon for head coach Sean McDonald. This is Manoli. Manoli working against Person. Carnegie Mellon with a weave, Rashawn Riley. Back to Moen, Moen inside, left-handed hook, missed it. Thompson down with a rebound.
That's what Thompson can do, just got that a little south of the rim. The 6'9" center getting up and getting the board.
David Thompson pulls up, 16 feet, missed it long. Moen comes down with it for Carnegie Mellon. This is Magani with it, with Holman on him. Magani again. Case down a point, it's 5-4 early on. Magani splits the defense and almost completed it with a nice pass that would have led to a layup. Boy, that was a quick first step crossover dribble by Assad Magani. Chung with a nice defense that time. Comes up with the turnover for Case. This is Jimmy Holman, saw a lot of playing time a year ago as a freshman. Did a nice job, especially bringing the ball up the floor against defensive pressure, and that's David Thompson inside.
There's the back down from Thompson. Give it a second.
Person on defense. Rashawn Riley for three. And coming up with the board, but standing out of bounds, was Kevin Stursberg.
Back to that last possession, you saw the back down from Thompson. He's done that twice, but Carnegie Mellon early on doing a nice job of pushing him away from the basket. Thompson can face up and shoot, but Carnegie Mellon would rather have him do that and pull up from those 16-footers you mentioned a couple possessions ago than have him back down. So he is starting from the left elbow here.
Trying to get position on Stursberg now as Holman draws the defense and drops it in. Jimmy Holman stepped in front of Stursberg. Stursberg's at 6'7". Holman's at 6 foot, maybe, and he lifted it up and over. There's a three from Magani. Or actually, that was Manoli. Manoli with 2 threes, he's got 6.
And from the same exact spot, right in front of head coach Sean McDonald.
Game tied at 8. 3.5 minutes gone in this opening half. Good ball movement. Chung for three, a wide open three, and it's good. Give Timmy Chung a little bit of space, and he's going to get you more times than not.
Well, Carnegie Mellon doubling Holman in the corner, and the sophomore knew that he had to work it around the perimeter. Had somebody open off the double.
Holman tried to get over to Assad. but Assad Magani got the three off before Jimmy Holman could get to him.
Assad Magani, 43 straight games dating back to 2011-2012 with a three-point bucket.
Leads the team with 30 this season in 11 games. Case, good ball movement. It's Person in front of the Carnegie Mellon bench. Julian drives with a little dip, and David Thompson with the tip follow. Thompson's got 6. Stursberg into Manoli, and he was fouled by, was it Julian Person, I think?
It was Person down low.
That's Julian's first, yep. So Andrew Christian Manoli will go to the line where he is just a 51% free throw shooter. He almost shoots better from the field than he does from the foul line.
From the field, shooting 48%. From beyond the arc, shooting an even 40%.
Something about standing in one spot. He missed them both.
Both of them.
It's one of the great mysteries in the world.
Well, this is a physical conference, and you know what? You might as well be physical with Christian Manoli if he's going to give you those for free.
Case is up 2. It's 13-11. This has been tight over the first 4.5 minutes of this game. Holman for 3. Looks good, and it is.
Again, a double by Carnegie Mellon in the corner, that time on Chung, and Case finds the open man.
Jimmy Holman from Pioneer High School in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Stursberg working inside. He overpowered McLaughlin that time. Stursberg at 6'7", 235. It's like a defensive end. Person for 3. Case is letting them fly. Long rebound, and McLaughlin comes up with it. Now it's Chung, and Case will reset. Spartans up 3 at 16-13.
Come on, Kenny.
Chung with a ball fake, finds Person with a ball fake. And that sets Julian up for that 15-footer. Person is 4, Case is up 4. They're at 5, rather. 18-13. Manoli to Stursberg. Good defense inside for Case. This is Manoli for 3. Missed it long, and Holman comes up with the loose ball.
And the interior defense, like you mentioned, Ron. Thompson and McLaughlin down low, forcing that ball outside.
Person, long pass. Chung wide open. Boom. Timmy Chung's got 6. Case has hit 4 3-pointers in the first 6 minutes. We'll head to the timeout. Spartans up 8.
This year, Qdoba will cater like 10,000 parties.
Where? When? I'm there.
Well, these parties are hypothetical. I was just talking about Qdoba catering. Hot taco bars with fire-grilled chicken and marinated steak, flour tortillas and taco shells. You'll also get their hand-smashed guacamole, cheese, sour cream, lettuce, and salsa. They'll deliver to your home or office, and they'll even set it up.
Can I bring a guest?
Oh, boy. Visit Qdoba.com today for more information about Qdoba catering. Qdoba Mexican Grill. More to explore.
13:55 remaining in the first half as we come out of the Carnegie Mellon timeout. 21-13, Case leading CMU in the opener to the 2014 University Athletic Association season. Well, Case in the opening about 6 minutes of play has really established the outside shooting, and it's because they've recognized Carnegie Mellon's defense. Carnegie Mellon at first kind of packing it into the post to defend David Thompson, and in the last couple minutes they've extended the defense to the perimeter, trying to double the perimeter shooters for Case. Nice job by the Spartans to recognize that double team and get it to the open man. Last time it was Chung, who so far has 6 points. Case 3 of 4 shooting from beyond the arc.
They are shooting 73% from the overall field. They've made 8 of 11 shots. This is a 3 for Carnegie Mellon. Chung comes up with the rebound. Holman, Chung, Julian Person, David Thompson, and Dane McLaughlin, the original 5, still on the floor for Case. Nice strong move by Julian Person. Just missed the dunk, but he went quickly to the basket. Foul in the backcourt. Fouls on David Thompson. Boy, Julian exploded on that baseline. Andrew, I thought he was for certain on his way to a slam dunk. So did he.
That's almost the same thing that he did in the last possession from the opposite corner. Ball fake, step in on the baseline, and he took a jumper last time. That time went right to the rack. That's taking advantage of that Carnegie Mellon perimeter defense. That ball fake's getting them to bite.
Spencer Boyd has checked in for Case. Coach McConnell tells me that Spencer Boyd is one of his best on-ball defenders. There's a 3 in the air for Carnegie Mellon. Shots missed. Boyd fights for the rebound. Connor Adell's in there too. Ball's loose. Carnegie Mellon keeps it. They'll go up again. Third opportunity won't go. They get their 4th offensive rebound on that possession. Case has got to come down with a rebound. McLaughlin on defense. Shots off the glass, and this one drops for the Tartans. That's Rob Moen with his 2nd basket. Boy, you don't want to give up that many offensive rebounds.
David Thompson off the floor, Connor Adell in. And usually you might have Adell along with Brian Clements out there, but Clements in a walking boot missing today.
This is Boyd. Now let's Chung. Chung hit 2 threes in the first 6 minutes. Connor Adell with a screen, then the feed. Shot was missed and partially blocked, and they're going to call a foul. Foul will go against Carnegie Mellon. And it's going to be against Jack Serban. Jack Serban, a 6'9" freshman forward from New Albany. Adell makes them both. Case's lead stays at 8. This is Serban with the basketball, working against Boyd. Boyd strips him. Moen with a shot, missed it. And Spencer Boyd's going to get called for a push underneath. First foul on Spencer. That is the 3rd team foul on Case. Matt Hillman had the ball go out of bounds. Coach McDonald wanted to make sure that the officials saw that. And it was a fun trade of screams and shouts and pleads. And the official calmly looked at Sean and said, didn't say a word. He just gave him the look like, I know, I'm calling it right now.
The ever animated Sean McDonald. And he got what he was looking for.
This is Holman with pressure. Now it's McLaughlin and Spencer Boyd. Boyd looking inside to Adell. Connor Adell backing down on that right block, and Connor Adell with a soft left-handed hook. Connor's got 4. Case is up 10 at 25-15, largest lead of the late afternoon. This is Serban, breaks free, reverse layup.
Well, Spencer Boyd, a great on-ball defender, but he cannot match the size of Serban, the freshman at 6'9".
This is Adell working against Moen. Kicks it out to Chung. Chung needs some help. Holman's got him. And Moen's going to get called for, nope.
Out of bounds.
Holman's going to get called for dribbling the ball out of bounds. I thought maybe they were going to get Moen for a knee, kind of hooking his knee out there, trying to keep Jimmy in place, but Jimmy dribbled it out of bounds. So Carnegie Mellon gets it back.
Holman looking over at Jim Riley asking for the same thing. He thought he got pushed out of bounds. He's not going to get that call.
Checking in for Carnegie Mellon. Off the bench is Chris Schill. Chris Schill, a freshman, 6'9" from Menor. Notre Dame Cathedral Latin. Played his high school basketball at. Good breakdown of the defense, scoop layup, and it's good.
That's all Rashawn Riley in the ISO. Nice little pass fake coming down the right lane.
Holman working against the defense. It's a 4-0 run for the Tartans right now. Case was up 10. The lead's down to 6. Jimmy getting chased inside to Connor Adell with position. Put up a shot, it was blocked. Riley in the backcourt with trouble. Moen controls and hands it back off to his point guard. This is Moen against Boyd. And he traveled with the basketball.
Carnegie Mellon on the defensive end, that perimeter defense that Case was exploiting before, has gotten better. Not only are they double teaming outside, but now they're pushing the ball handler further away from the arc. And that's caused some problems, especially for Holman in that last possession. So now we'll get Javi Alvarez, the freshman, on the floor.
Javi Alvarez, an engineering major from Coral Gables, Florida. That's Julian Person with the basketball. He'll chase two at you. That leaves somebody open. This is Alvarez, two chasing him. Thompson's open, 16-footer, it's good. David Thompson's a threat. If he can hit that 16-footer, the defense has got to come out and get him. And then when he parks himself inside, that makes him all the more valuable.
If he can get it going from outside like he did on that last shot, how do you guard him?
It's a good question. He's got the basketball now, and he's got 8 points. Case is up 8 at 27-19.
I think Case likes this two-big set with him and Adele out there, too.
This is Thompson. He'll go with the left hand, made it, and was fouled. You look at the confidence in that young man's face. David Thompson feels good about his game.
Talked about it a few days ago, about how well he has been playing, and he gave all the credit to his teammates for getting him the ball in good spots, back-to-back possessions where that was the case, in two different spots on the floor, backing down that last time and on the baseline jumper the possession before.
I remember when David was a freshman. Tall but very thin. I mean, you look at him now.
He's filled out.
At 220 pounds, and he's got some width to him. But when he was a freshman, he was just tall and thin, but you could see that once he got some strength to compete in this UAA, because you got to be a mean, big, strong, mean dude to play inside in the University Athletic Association. And David has worked very hard in his 4 years, and boy, it is fun to watch him play right now.
That's what Sean McDonald has talked about, is that Case can match up with a lot of teams size-wise, height-wise in the post, but they need to get stronger, and Thompson has certainly done that in his 4 years.
Three was missed. Thompson comes down with a rebound. He's already got 10 points. Averaging the double-double on the season. How many in a row did you say he had?
That's 8 straight after the win at Muskingum last time.
8 straight. Foul on the possession for Sean Riley with his first. Spencer Boyd will get the inbound from Julian Person. Case is back up 10, it's 29-19. Person open, that far corner. Gets a screen from Thompson, now they'll chase with 2, gets it back to Thompson. David, fadeaway shot. Almost got the touch. Spencer Boyd with a one-handed tip rebound, and he keeps it alive for Case. This is Alvarez with the basketball for Case. Alvarez, the freshman guard. Good spin into Thompson. Soft right-handed hook, missed it long, got his own rebound. David back up, no foul called. Here comes Carnegie Mellon the other way. Oh. They're gonna get David Thompson for a foul. That's gonna be his second.
Thompson pleading his case with Ken Farley at the moment, but
I think they got him for a push on the hip. David's, I think, more upset that he didn't get a foul down at his end. You can see him.
And that he didn't convert at the same time. I think he's frustrated with himself at the same time.
He said, I got absolutely hammered, is what he said. And he was talking about his offensive possession.
Oh, let's rewind to that offensive possession, because I really like the work of Christian Manoli and the Carnegie Mellon defense. We've been noticing them pushing the guy, especially from the left wing, doubling and pushing him back out to center court. Last time it was Julian Person. And when he skipped it back to Javi Alvarez, Carnegie Mellon and Christian Manoli recognized immediately they were going to try to get the pass over to Thompson on the left wing again, and he almost stepped in and got it. Here's Manoli.
Manoli made 1 of 2. And Rashawn Riley just airballed an 18-footer. Alvarez will bring the ball up for Case. Alvarez with pressure. That's Adele. Now it's Person. He gets double teamed, gets it off to Connor Adele from 19 feet, just inside the three-point line. I don't know that's the shot they want in that offensive set. He almost made it.
That.
Spencer Boyd with great defense. Boy, Bade took Assad Magani and made him work for that shot. He missed it. And Boyd did a great job on defense. Timeout on the floor. You were going to say?
Magani thought that he could handle the post without Thompson on the floor, and Spencer Boyd, great on-ball defender, made him work.
9 minutes, or up 9 with 7 minutes left. We'll be back.
Cleveland Marriott Downtown at Key Center offers the versatility and reliability to meet your unique travel and meeting needs. From smart spaces to practical amenities to world-class service, our flagship hotel will deliver the quality experience you expect, backed by the Marriott name you trust. At Cleveland Marriott, we have one goal: to serve you better. Book your special Case Western Reserve rate by visiting us at clevelandmarriottdowntown.com and entering promotional code C0N.
Andrew, the University Athletic Association has long been known for, reputation well-deserved, to be a very physical, strong-minded conference. And you just mentioned that rule changes this year will change the look a little bit. It'll be interesting to see how people adapt. Why don't you go over those rule changes? Well,
for one thing, I guess the big overall is that as a post defender, you're not going to have a whole lot of advantages. The advantage in the post is going to go to the man with the ball. Because as the on-ball defender, you're no longer allowed to put two hands on the ball handler at all. You can't keep one hand on the ball handler, so you can't leave that one hand there. And you can never arm ball the ball handler, so that's going to take away a lot of physicality from the defenders.
Drive short. McLaughlin comes up with a rebound.
So now if you're a post forward, a center, you're going to want to back down a whole lot at least in the first few games before these post defenders get used to playing against a physical opponent.
Good ball movement. The lefty misses the three. Kick back out to him. Controls, soft shot, and it's good. Dane McLaughlin with his first two. Here comes Rashawn Riley against Chung. Stursberg almost got it stolen by Connor Adele. Magani dribbles in, threw a pass behind his back, and therefore it was Stursberg.
Just a pretty pass from Magani.
Javi Alvarez almost forgot to bring the basketball up with him. Case up 9, 31-22. Inside 6 minutes left in this opening half. Spartans 8-3 in the season. Carnegie Mellon 7-4. That's Alvarez for a long three. Missed it. And a foul by Dane McLaughlin as he and Sean Brophy went up for the rebound.
We're going to see a Case substitution here, a couple of them. One of them, Mac Hartman, the freshman, who's coming in for Connor Edel. Mac has not gotten a whole lot of playing time this year. Only 14 minutes over 2 games, and he will get a test in the post. Looks like they'll match him up against Rob Moen, his number mate as well, and about the same size type of guy.
Hartman's 34. They work it inside with McLaughlin on defense. This is Hartman comes out, and they're going to call that hand. That's exactly what you were just pointing out.
It was the hand, and it looked like the arm bar as well, called quickly by Lawrence Walden. And Hartman knew as soon as he threw that arm bar up that he had to pull it down, and then came up with that left hand. Let's see who that goes against.
It's going to go against Julian Person, and that's his second.
Could have gone either way, him or Hartman.
Yep. Case up 9, 5:18 left to play opening half, and this is Manoli at the free throw line.
Carnegie Mellon in the bonus.
Manoli 2 of 5 from the foul line. He's got 8 points. He leads Carnegie Mellon. He's their top scorer and top player this season.
Double
averaging
figures
16.
in every game.
Yep. Made them both. Leads at 7. It's been at 10 twice. Holman back on the floor for Case. Holman, Chung, and McLaughlin. 3 ball handlers out there right now for Case. Quickly down the floor, Carnegie Mellon lays it up and lays it in. That's Seth Courts.
Get a feeling we're going to see that a lot. Carnegie Mellon has some speed going down the floor.
Well, they've cut the lead in half. Carnegie Mellon has. Tim Chung can take it back to 8, and he does. Tim Chung's got 3 shots, Andrew, all 3 of them threes. Long 3 that time from Christian Manoli.
Can't beat that if you're Spencer Boyd.
Manoli's got 12.
Boyd coming out and challenging about as much as he can, knowing Manoli can also drive. He just pulls up.
This is Holman. Now it's Chung, right side. Behind the back pass, almost got too cute. Holman saved it at midcourt. Jimmy spots up. Long 3, and Jimmy Holman, where was that?
Both ends of the floor, we've seen about as good defense as you can play in the perimeter. And that time, Holman drilling it in the face of Matt Hillman.
Moen with a feed into Manoli. Ran over Spencer Boyd, and they're going to call a charge.
Good defense by Boyd. Feet set on the block, hands up. Nothing wrong with that defensively, and gets the charge.
Christian Manoli's got 2 fouls. He also has 12 points. He's going to take a seat.
No
Tony
surprise
Wingen
there.
will, pull him out.
Now you get Serbin on the floor, a freshman, also with a height advantage, but we talked about the UAA as a physical conference. He's only 185. Doesn't matter how tall you are sometimes. You can't match up weight-wise. It could be an advantage for the Spartans. They got Hartman backing down Serbin now in the block.
An illegal screen by Hartman.
He was trying to get Chung free coming along the baseline and out to the left wing. It looked like Hartman just called for a moving screen.
Andrew, they took David Thompson out when he got that second foul on that fast break. And I wish I'd have marked down the time, because it's been at least 5 minutes, I think, that he's been out of the game. And they've used Hartman and Adele. And Hartman just got his second foul, so they pulled him out, and Connor Adele's back in. So Case is trying to keep that 8 to 10 point lead without their best player on the floor, and they've done well so far.
If you're McLaughlin, you got to dig deep in the post.
That's a 3 that'll hurt. Assad Magani has hit 2 of them, and the lead is now down to 5. Once before, Carnegie Mellon cut it to 5. Case took it back to 9. Holman got called for the charge. That is Jimmy's first. So Carnegie Mellon will have a chance they could cut the lead to 2 on this possession if they hit another 3. 3 minutes, 2 seconds left to play opening half. This is Hillman in front of that Case bench. Strong first move. Moen with it, with Adele guarding him. Hillman inside, left-handed reverse layup, and he made it. Leads down to 3. It was a 10 at 29-19. Adele between the circles, way out top. Big guy goes in, soft 8-footer, and it's good. Case needed that one.
That'll work. Adele doing it all himself.
Spencer Boyd with a block shot. Spencer Boyd at 6'1".
That wasn't bad. Spencer Boyd going straight up, like you said, right at the left block, left offensive block. And rejected Seth Courts.
Just
Boy, that's hard to
inside the
defend.
3-point line. That was a beautiful crossover, step back, 18-footer by Assad Magani. He's got 8. Leads at 3 again for Case. Chung, long 3. This one's short. Here come the Tartans. Left-handed layup missed. Adele fights for the rebound, can't get it. Still fighting. And somehow, some way, Jack Serban got that ball in.
Well, Jack Serban at 6'9", 185 pounds. Like we said, he doesn't have the weight advantage, but if he can get the ball at its height, at the tallest point, then he's going to come down with a few offensive boards like that.
The lead has disappeared. It's down to 1. Carnegie Mellon can take it back right here, and they do. That's a 3 by Seth Kortz. He's got 5.
Carnegie Mellon outside shooting has killed Case today, and there's really nothing they can do about it because the perimeter defense hasn't been bad. They've just been hitting the shots.
All of this with David Thompson out of the game.
Boy, isn't it interesting that with Thompson, your best post defender, out of the game, it's been the outside shooting of Carnegie Mellon that's lit it up.
It's gotten them back into it. They have 6 3-pointers. Carnegie Mellon does in this opening half. This is Chung trying to get it to Adele. Now back to Chung. We're inside a minute to play. Case is down 2. They have led the entire first half. This is Adele for 3. Misses it left, and here come the Tartans.
That's not the look the Spartans want. Adele all the way out there.
Off a high screen. Shot was missed, but the follow does not get missed. That's Moen. Somebody forgot to block him out.
There was some confusion on the pick at the top of the arc. Maybe a switch that didn't come.
Fouls on Rob Moen. He was all over Jimmy Holman.
And Jimmy couldn't do anything but dribble out of that. Ended up being the beneficiary of the foul, but good defense by Carnegie Mellon up until that point.
Moen missed it. Case really needed a point there. Inside 10 seconds. This is Magani with it against Holman. Magani step back 18-footer at the buzzer, and it didn't go.
One of few that haven't gone for Assad Magani, who's looked good in the first 20.